Hey YouTube. I want to talk today about cutting or bulking while depressed or in a depression cycle. Unfortunately, there's no universal reaction to depression. Some of us are stress starvers, some of us are stress eaters. When I was younger, I used to be a stress eater and I would eat absolutely everything in sight. And now that I've grown up, I'm now a stress starver, which can be difficult during a bulk. So I'm going to try and give you guys some tips and experience that I have with depression and cutting and bulking with regards to stress eating and stress starving. So let's talk first about cutting while you're a stress eater. We know that it can be very, very easy to get carried away eating. You eat that donut or that muffin and you don't realize it's 800 calories, or you get a caramel macchiato double, I don't know, I don't go to Starbucks, and it's 1,000 calories. So what can a stress eater do when they're trying to cut? The first thing I would recommend is pre-planning out your meals for the entire day, the day before. So find out your calories, your macros, everything like that the day before, and pre-make it. And tell yourself during the day that you're not going to eat anything more than that. You're not going to buy food, you're not going to source food out. So if you're hungry, you've got all of your stacks of food, and you grab one of those stacks of food. It's very easy when you're really stressed and a stress eater to just get carried away. So with a pre-planned amount of food out there, you're going to be able to plan it throughout the day. Second thing that I'd really recommend you do is fill yourself up with veggies. It's really hard to overeat vegetables. So go ahead and eat as many vegetables as you possibly can, because a couple hundred calories worth of veggies will just sit in your stomach for a while they get digested. For me personally, carrots or baby carrots just feel like they sit in my gut forever and absolutely kill my appetite. So pre-plan your food and make it chock full of vegetables, because once again, really difficult to overeat on vegetables. I'd be shocked if you can do it. All right. So now let's talk about the stress starver, which I am in the midst of a bulk. When I cut at about 2,500 calories a day. When I bulk around 4,500 when I'm at the top of my bulk. And when I have zero appetite, it's really, really difficult to get the calories in, because I don't want to eat and it makes me feel nauseous. So the first thing that I did, and I'm not going to tell you that this is what you should do, but it worked for me, is mass gainers. I would drink my calories, or I would drink the majority of my calories, say another extra 1,500 to 2,000 a day, once I'd hit my macronutrients and everything else. For some reason, just eating food would make me nauseous, but I could drink calories without an issue. So a lot of mass gainers and a lot of protein shakes were in my diet, and that helped me on my last bulk, where I actually ended up being quite depressed. The other thing that I might recommend is there are some supplements out there that can trigger your appetite quite significantly, actually. And once again, I'm not going to tell you this is what you need to do, but at the end of the day, in order to meet your goals, we all take supplements, and you take a little bit of a supplement, ramps up your metabolism or ramps up your appetite, and then you can just get those calories in that you need. When dealing with a stress starver in a cut, it can be equally as difficult, because there are times when I'll eat a pot of yogurt in a day and I don't feel like eating anything else. So how am I going to get those 2,500 calories in? Same thing as I would recommend for the stress eater in a cut is portion out your food. If you need to eat 2,500 calories a day on a cut, portion it all out, and then you can look at it, and over the course of the day, even if you're not hungry, go, all right, that's only 400 calories in that. I can get that into my system. It'll allow you to see what you have to eat and understand that you need to get these into your body in order to successfully get to your fitness goals. Because we know eating a cup of yogurt a day is just going to strip muscle off your body, and then you're going to turn into a skinny fat loser. Nobody wants that, right? Well, as for a stress eater during a bulk, the big thing is yes, 4,500 calories a day is a lot of calories to eat. But if you're a stress eater, you're not always making the best choices, and you might eat on impulse. So what I'd recommend is, if you're a stress eater, is before you even think about eating anything else that you might purchase, make sure you eat your micronutrients, macronutrients, and get all that in prior to. So lots of fruit, lots of veggies before you ever think about eating a cinnamon bun. Ways that you can do this is either prepackaging all your food, making sure that's all gone, and go, okay, I got 2,000 calories for the rest of the day. I'm going to get these in, either clean or dirty, if you believe in the clean and dirty calorie system. But if you don't pre-plan, what can end up happening really easily is you realize you've eaten 3,000 calories of carbs and not 1 gram of protein. That's it, guys. That's just experience talking. It really sucks when you get hit with depression during a cutting cycle or a bulking cycle, but the best thing you can do is not let it get to you or not let it get you down. Keep going to the gym. Make it routine, because routine is the most important thing when it comes to fitness, or sorry, correction, when it comes to depression, right? Creating a routine. Pre-plan things, all right? It's really easy to get carried away when we're depressed. Hope this has been helpful, guys. I know that there is no easy way to fix depression, but for those of us that have fitness goals, we need to work even harder than those that aren't suffering from depression in order to get there. If you have any questions or comments, post down below. And hope this has enlightened you a little bit if you hadn't already thought about this stuff previously. That's it, guys. And remember, eat like a bodybuilder and train like a powerlifter.